My beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten, and I have a new reading for you for the month of February. It's called What Are Their Intimate Desires? I actually came out with this reading last year. It's a fun reading. It allows you to look into the sexual psyche of your person of interest. Now, this doesn't even have to be your husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriend. This could be a person that you've been thinking about, that you're lusting for, that you're interested in, whomever you're holding in your mind, in your heart, and that you're lusting for at this time. This is who this reading is going to take a snapshot of their intimate or sexual desires and their sexual makeup or psyche. Okay, so it's a fun reading. It's got a lot of plausible deniability built into it, which makes it easier for me. And you guys can always come up with any kind of excuse, to not believe something if you don't want to believe it. So that's good. But these, just so you know, these readings are, pretty accurate. So anyway, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that like button, guys. Please show me you enjoy these readings. Show me that you appreciate my time, and hit that like button for me. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. So that being said, let me describe to you how the reading works. The first card out describes how the person of your interest is expressing themselves to the world, how they present themselves sexually, how they believe themselves to be as well. And below is what they truly are. And this may be even hidden aspects about themselves that they don't even know. Deep buried issues that they may not even be aware of, or that are influencing how they act out in their love life and in their sexual life. This card here in this position represents what they derive from sex. And the card here represents what they find attractive in a partner. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the card here also represents their sexual turn-ons or fantasies. And then these two final cards represent what this person of your interest, Aries, and remember, this reading is not about you, it's about the person of your interest. It represents what they're going to be doing in the near future in the month of February to get their sexual needs fulfilled. All right? And I have a couple of extra cards here as clarifiers because I've already looked over the reading. The first card out, or the card at the bottom of the deck actually, was the Eight of Swords. So I hope you guys don't mind the music in the background. It's a little tantric sexual energy music to get in the mood, right? Help me get in the mood. But this card is like the theme of whatever the mutual energy is, the person of your interest and what they're sharing with the person of their interest, which may or may not be you, Aries, remember. There's some sort of, I would say, somebody has inhibitions. Somebody's afraid to express themselves. And someone feels fearful that if they do express themselves, they'll get some kind of punishment or rejection for it. Okay, that's what they're thinking or what they're experiencing in their love life. This person of your interest, Aries. Let me turn this music down just a little bit. Okay, so how they're presenting themselves to the world or to their person of interest is, this person is represented by the Queen of Pentacles, and that means that this person likes to present themselves as all together, pretty much got it all together, a nurturing, available, caring person. This person may dress very well, keep themselves in good condition. They like to present themselves well to others. In a sexual relationship, they may tend to manage the relationship a lot. This is a card of a manager. And it can be someone who can micromanage too as well. They like to have an attractive and financially stable or successful partner at their side because they enjoy the attention and the status that they receive through being with someone like that. This person enjoys the attention and the desires of outside admirers as well. Matter of fact, they crave it and need that. They need to see or to feel that they are craved by the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever is their turn on, you know. But they do like to be needed and desired and craved sexually. This is a sexual reading, and so I'm going to keep everything on that road, okay? So getting attention from admirers gives them a sense of worth and value. Now, this may make their partner jealous, right? But know that it's not coming from a place of they're going to jump on anybody that shows them attention. This person is actually gives their all to a relationship once they're in it. So I don't feel like this is a wanton person, someone who's, you know, is always out there with many different partners. I don't feel that, but they do enjoy the attention and the admiration of suitors. It gives them a sense of value and worth. And although this person takes control and manages their partner in a sexual relationship, like I said before, they will put their partner first, especially in terms of sexual pleasure. They will put their partner's pleasure and needs before their own. This person, he or she, can have multiple orgasms. They're very generous, like I said, in their lovemaking, making sure their partner's needs are fulfilled. And they can derive much freedom from sex. They enjoy sexual copulation just for the sake of having sex. Sometimes sex is nourishment. It's not necessarily for love. It's to give you what you need so that you can be healthy and present yourself well. You know, so they can see sex. They can perceive sex in that manner, where they can put sex in its place when it needs to be put in its place. That's how they present themselves anyway. That's how they want to present themselves, okay? So, but like I said before, they prefer a fruitful companionship, one that is pretty secure and stable, with an attractive partner at their side, someone who's stable and who has financial success. They have really good taste. And so usually their partners are quite attractive and have a lot of admirers themselves. So achieving that, again, is a boost to their ego. Makes them feel like they stand out, that they're special. This is someone who enjoys giving fellatio, enjoys oral. They understand the G-spot of their partner, and they're pretty experienced with pleasing their partner. Like I said, that's the most important thing, is that their partner, the person that they love, is taken care of. Now, how they are really on the inside, and they may not even realize that they have these issues, and I do see some deep issues here with this person, Aries, that you're dealing with, or that you're thinking about. Now, again, this is a general reading. It doesn't apply to every single person that Aries is thinking about. Just keep that in mind, okay, guys? But I'm giving you the general meanings of the cards, and any of these meanings can apply. You just have to be sensitive to what resonates. So with the Ten of Swords as who they really are sexually, deep down on the inside, is this is someone who feels they may be in a situation right now where a relationship is causing them difficulty. There may be some sort of issue where they can't express themselves or express their love. A relationship may have come to an end, and it's causing them pain and sadness, and they really want to say something. They really want to put themselves out there, but they feel like they can't. Maybe something is preventing them from doing that. So that's just one option, one idea. Another thing is, as we're talking about the psyche of the person, is I feel like this person feels trapped in a difficult situation again with someone, and it may be difficult for them to accept the restriction or that a relationship that they're in is over. So they may have some emotional issues with accepting the end of a relationship that they're currently involved in or were involved in recently. The Ten of Swords can also represent genital pain, venereal disease, hypersensitive phalli or nymphomania. Okay, someone who can be insatiable when it comes to sex. So whatever this person's issue is in regards to sex, it's probably due to a painful past experience, perhaps a childhood molestation or even a rape. I do see signs of pedophilia in surrounding cards. So that might be a deeper issue, maybe one that hasn't even been come to surface for the person that you're dealing with, Aries. Okay? So this person can have deeper issues with sex than you realize. Sex may be painful for this person, you know. Again, this is not for every single person out there that this applies to, but one thing that could apply is that sex could actually be physically painful for them. Maybe that could be caused by a medical condition, some sort of genital pain or STD. Sex hurts in the physical, or sex could hurt mentally and emotionally because of past issues. This could also represent someone who's insatiable regarding sex, and they may have a problem with nymphomania. But they never, even though they may be insatiable with the sexual act, they never get gratification from sex. They never climax. They're never satisfied. Or they are dealing with someone in their life right now who has that issue. Okay? This can sometimes also represent someone who is sexually abstinent, not having sex at this time due to painful issues of their past. Okay? So any of that could be going on with this person. What turns them on secretly, this person likes sunsets. In the traditional Ten of Swords, there's someone who's lying dead on the ground, and the whole card is dark, but there's a little light at the end of the tunnel, like the sun peeping through the clouds. So this person could like sunsets, and they find sunsets to be a turn on, and they like deep love songs that express emotion and the pain of love. That can arouse feelings in them. This person may also find stripping or peekaboo clothing, seeing a little bit of nudity on their partner to be a turn on. Okay? That got a little deep there. Sex is one of the most primal issues in life, and it's what drives us. We do so many things subconsciously because of our sexual motivations. So these aren't always frivolous readings. So what is this person deriving from sex? We have the Ace of Wands here. In the month of February, remember this is for the month of February, happy Valentine's Day. This person feels like sex will benefit them, possibly bring a new start. Maybe they want to have a new start with someone. I feel like they've gone through, there's some sort of ending in a relationship, and they may probably want a new start. But what are they deriving from sex? Let's just stick with that. I feel like this person gets renewed from sex. It revitalizes them. It makes them feel fresh and renewed. It's a way of claiming control or claim over the person that they're with. I feel like this person can twist sex with love. That they express love through sex. and they may have it twisted that sex means love. And I just can't help but read the card next to it. I feel like they want a new start with someone who's indecisive right now. And they may want to take control of this person's sexually in some way. They feel like sex could revitalize the relationship, reinterest them, help them decide. Maybe this person that they're interested in has is thinking about someone else. You know, that could be an issue. Sorry, I don't mean to get too deep. I wanted to keep this just real light with sticking to the boundaries and the categories of the positions. But I do feel like there's some kind of desperation here to stake a claim on someone sexually to make them decide in their favor. Okay? And they feel like they can do this. This person feels like they're, I'll just be frank, they feel like their pussy or their dick is all that, and that they can manipulate or harness power over their person of interest if they could just bet them down. All right, what do they find attractive in a partner? With the Two of Swords, I think that they find definitely thick hair attractive. They probably like to play with their partner's hair. Sandy brown or copper colored hair, intense eyes, a grady voice, someone who's tall, has a tall stance or nature, a confidence about them, someone who is actually sure about what they want is a turn on. And that all seems kind of to be the opposite of what's on this card. This person enjoys sexy talk, hearing the voice, the actual feel of the presence of the person around them. They just like knowing the person is around. And again, the craving nature, and I'm getting this from surrounding cards as well, the craving of their partner for them turns them on. Okay? They like feeling that craving from their person of interest. Now, what steps are they going to be taking in the near future to get their sexual needs fulfilled? We've got the Magician, and we've got the Strength card. For me, the Strength card is always a hardcore sex card. I mean, this is like you're going at it. To me, the Strength card means you're horny, you're ready. With the Magician as the first card, and this is kind of like the clarifier to it, I feel like this person has I had mentioned pedophilia, and that's where I got a little bit deep. I feel like in the past there might have been someone who, an older person in their life who may have touched them or even had sex with them. Because the Magician can be a card of someone who is a pedophile. But that's just going really deep, okay? That's not the main issue here with this Magician. This is someone who, for the most part, has a youthful vigor about sex. And a lot of stamina. They enjoy lovemaking. Sex is playful. Sex is fun. And they may identify better with a younger lover. In their heart, they're always that young lover, okay? So this is someone who identifies more with a younger lover. So this may be an unlikely relationship with the Strength card. There might be, they may be involved in a relationship that is interracial. They may be involved in a relationship where there's a strong contrast of age, youth and age, or power and submission. So, as a situation, I feel like with the Magician here, that this person of your interest, Aries, is wanting to take control over the person of their interest, whether that be you or someone else. They want to take control over, like I said, the sexual nature of the person that they're involved with, to maybe perhaps get them to come out of indecisiveness, to express how they feel. Or it could be vice versa. But they feel like they can do this through initiating sex, seduction, trickery, manipulation. Some of them may even be doing magic spells to seduce or to compel another to come to them. Okay, they've reached a point of desperation where they feel like that's the act that they need to take. This is someone who is a skillful talker as well. So if it's a man, they're going to be talking their person of interest into bed, and they can do it. If it's a female, then this person, like I said, feels like they have the magic pussy, okay, to be frank, and that they can bring whomever their person of interest is under their dominion, under their sexual control, and they're going to be using all of their sexual powers and skills to do this. With the strength, this is someone who is using their sexuality to create happiness and bliss. This is someone with a big sexual appetite as well. There might have been abstinence, you know. So there's a strong sexual need, desire, and urge that they want fulfilled. And so I feel like this person is going after someone sexually to tame them, to bring them under control through sex, to bring a lover into submission. And they're feeling very, very confident and brave that they can do this. They're very confident in themselves and in their ability to do this, to seduce, to win this person back that maybe has left their life or is not expressing their love for them. I pulled out some clarifiers, and I got the Page of Pentacles and the from the Sibylla and Divina, the impediment card. So I feel like this person that they're dealing with, Aries, may be younger than them, or maybe someone who has their own business, someone who is immature, but focused on their business and their work. Maybe not sexually experienced. And I feel like that this person of your interest, Aries, is going to be manipulating this person through sex, teaching them, schooling them, and using all their tricks to gain control or dominion over them, right? And I feel like they may be successful, at least in getting them naked. But even if the sexual act does take place, I feel like this person is very timid. And they're going to put some kind of a break. This is impediment. They're going to put some kind of a break on the relationship because of an uncertainty about maybe the person's motives, or just the fact that, like I said before, they're inexperienced. They don't know. They may not have enough trust in what it is that's happening. But for some reason, they have some shyness and some timidity about getting involved with your person of interest, Aries. Again, I hope you guys followed the reading and it wasn't too confusing. It's nice to detach, to see things from a perspective that allows you to have some objectivity. So if this is you, Aries, then you're going to be resisting them, or you may fall prey to their advances, but for some reason you'll back off in the end. But this is just for the month of February. I see that there's timidity and shyness. Whomever it is, they're targeting, and they're targeting someone. This person is going to put the brakes on the relationship. They just have too much fearfulness to get involved. So That's your reading, Aries. I hope that you followed it and that you enjoyed it and derived some guidance from it. And I wish you a happy Valentine's Day. Much love, much peace, and satisfaction. Blessings.